So this time round we've got Hey You, Pink Floyd. I have to immediately state this is not the original way it's played. This is played in standard tuning on an acoustic, and it's a cheat. 100%, it's not the way it should be played, but it sounds awesome and it sounds really good, and it's like something you can get away with quite easily. And we're going to break it down. There's basically a few parts of it. Most of it's open chords with the exception of an E minor, a B minor. And then obviously we have to have a Pink Floyd chord somewhere in it, something that makes it different. In this case, it is a E minor add 9. Okay, so let's get into just that chord for a minute. All it is basically like a B power chord, 2-finger power chord with all strings playing. So if you imagine this is your B, so you put your first finger on the 5th string, the A string on the 2nd fret, and then your little finger on the 4th fret, the D string on the 4th. And normally, like if you're playing a D power chord, you just play these two. But if you play all of the open strings, you get this beautiful E minor. And that comes up quite a few times in the song, so it's quite important that you learn that one. I'm going to try and see if I can show you. Yep, got it. Okay, so basically the intro. So this is a bit where I really cheat, because normally this is done either on a 12 string and 12 string, which is with non-standard tuning, but we're going to do it in standard tuning. And it's usually played somewhere up here. But this time we're going to do for this acoustic version, E minor, the E minor add 9. I'm going to play it all the way down, and whilst that's ringing out, I'm going to pick first, second, third, first, second, third. Then I'm going to play a D minor, and I'm going to do that same picking pattern to begin with. And on the last time round, I'm going to do this little embellishment on the top E. So I'm going to put my pinky down on that 3rd fret on the top E, take it off, take off the first finger, put it back on. Okay, and that's the intro. You play that through 4 times. And eventually you get into the verse. The verse is really simple, or the first part of the verse. It's just the back to that E again. You standing in the aisles with itchy feet and fading smiles. Can you? B minor. This is the only tricky chord in the whole song. Hey. Okay? And then there's that, hey you, don't you help. So it's going to a D. Hey you, them to carry the G. C. Sorry, D, C. So we've gone from that D. Hey you, don't you help them to bury the G, D, C. Hold. And then you go back into the B minor. Don't give in. A minor. Without an E minor. And then you want to go back into that D minor, because that's going to be the bridge to the next part. And it goes back round again. The second verse is exactly the same. You out there on your own, sitting naked by the phone, would you touch me? help me to carry the G, D, C, hold, B minor, open your heart, A minor, E minor. And then this is the part where he does the solo, and basically over the solo he plays 4 times E minor and A minor. And he finishes on the E minor. It's really important to finish on the E minor. So he played the E minor, A minor 4 times, finished on the E, and now you're going to get into that bit. But it was only a fantasy. That's really simple to play. We're going to switch up to a C, but it was D, only, and then the last word, the fantasy, like on each syllable, it's a different chord. It's G, D, C, and now you're ready to carry on to the next line. So again, C, D, G, D, C, and the last time round, he holds that C, and the worms, see, into is E minor, that E minor at 9. And then we go back to that really that intro, same time, 4 times over. And then it's back to verse 3, which is exactly the same. And that's it. That's the whole song. It's really, really, really simple, especially the way I cheated it. Yeah, let me know what you think. See if you get along with it. If you have any comments, it'd be great. If you have any suggestions, let me know down in the comments as well. Give me a share, give me a subscribe, hit the bell button. All this stuff like helps me, motivates me to carry on. Got some great pull on some of the other ones, some of the other videos I've done. Enjoy.